Thanks for coming along today as I visit Charlotte's 2024 Auto Show and peruse the new 2025 models. Charlotte's been hosting an auto show since 1921, making this show number 123. I see the show even has a mini test track set up in the back. Here, right at the show's entrance, is a nice GMC Sierra wrapped with a Carolina Panther. Looks like we've got some exploring to do. And since I'm right next to Toyota's booth, I guess I'm gonna start here with this nice looking Camry. Toyota has been making the Camry model since 1982, and it continues to be one of their best-selling vehicles. I do like the paint color. Let's take a peek inside. The sticker on this vehicle is showing $32,000. A Taccoma Sport in their blue Crush Metallic. This one's equipped with a 2.4-liter I-Force turbocharged engine and carries a price tag of $47,000. Here in Ford's area is what? An Expedition, the largest family vehicle Ford makes. Nice. You may need to get your battleship license to operate this baby. Here's a new Bronco, Mustang, and an Escape. The latest Explorer, sporting a ticket price just north of $50,000. This is Ford's all-electric Lightning pickup truck, which unfortunately has not been selling as Ford hoped. The company says they lost more than $100,000 on each sale of these trucks. In fact, as of the release of this video, Lightning production has been halted, which is why this one is a 2024 model. And they're not cheap either. This one's selling for $75,000. Here's a great looking Bronco, Big Ben Edition. And a more vintage looking Heritage Edition, which is much more reminiscent of the Bronco Ford made back in the 1970s. And they certainly aren't being stingy on their pricing, as this one has a sticker of over $71,000. Nearby is this F-150 4x4 Super Crew. This one being a hybrid electric. A mere $67,000 will put one of these in your driveway. I wasn't sure they even made these anymore. A standard cab F-150. This one being the XL edition. Seems like all of the new vehicles have this large center console display screen. Here's an RTR Custom 2024 Mustang, sporting a super fancy iridescent paint, plus other RTR Custom features. Over here in GM's area, I find this great looking Corvette. Starting at $70,000 with the most basic of features, this car will rapidly cross the $100,000 mark as you add options and upgrades. It is a stunning looking vehicle. Here's another vehicle you're going to need a battleship license to drive. Cadillac's Escalade. They start at around $90,000, and the sky's the limit when you start adding in the options and upgrades. It is a super nice SUV. Here's a great looking Chevrolet Colorado, and at $29,000, I'm finally getting into a vehicle at a sensible price point. Moving over to Kia, this is their offering in the all-electric vehicle market. The EV9, a nice looking car in this ocean blue paint. But so far, none of the electric vehicles I've seen can be considered very affordable. This one has a sticker price of $76,000, placing it out of reach for many car buyers. Here's a brand new Acura TLX Type-S, their upscale sports sedan, which starts at around $60,000. And here's Acura's all-electric offering, the ZDX. This one carries a sticker price of $75,000. Here's a Great Britain show entrant, a Range Rover Sport SE. This vehicle is the most expensive so far, tipping the scales at $109,000. Painted in a very different looking satin finish Firenze red, complemented with a very nice looking light colored interior. Here's a modern-day throwback to VW's 1960s minibus, the all-electric ID Buzz. It certainly is an eye-catcher, with an eye-popping price of $70,000. A super nice looking Porsche Cayenne Coupe. At $114,000, it's now the most expensive car I've seen today. Admittedly, I like the looks and color of this car. Next door is the Porsche Macan, slightly smaller and slightly less expensive than the Cayenne. The latest and greatest version of Jaguar is offering a 2024 F-Type, coming in at a cool $93,000. I'm almost surprised to see Jaguar at the show. They've shut down new car production and won't have any new cars for 2025 as they retool for 100% electric vehicle production. Only time will tell if that proves to be a smart move. I can't help but wonder if I'm looking at one of the last Jaguars we'll ever see. Next up is Honda's Passport, built by the fine folks in the Alabama Final Assembly Plant. This SUV comes in at just over $45,000. Honda has a reputation for building some of the most reliable, long-lasting vehicles on the planet. Here's Hyundai's Palisade, a good-sized family SUV. Well appointed, it comes in at a reasonable $56,000. Here's quite a lineup of high-end luxury vehicles. A Bentley Flying Spur, a Maserati Grecale, an Alfa Romeo Tonale, which is actually a very reasonably priced vehicle, an Aston Martin DBX 707, on the end of the line is this Ferrari Purosangue, or Pureblood, a vehicle Ferrari is calling their SUV. And I believe this vehicle is perhaps the most expensive here at the show, starting at around $400,000. I love coming to the new car shows. It gives me a chance to look at the new car models, especially some of the more expensive ones, without the hot breath of a sales rep on the back of my neck. I have noticed the show is not as robust as it has been in years past. An entire section of the floor that was previously used to display vehicles is being used as a test track. There's also a definite push on the all-electric vehicles. However, today's electrics simply can't come close to competing with their combustion engine cousins. They remain substantially more expensive. Their range isn't half of their gasoline-powered cousins, and they take 10 times longer to fuel up. As far as emissions, the only way the electrics are emission-free is if you subscribe to the idea that emissions which occur out of sight, over the horizon, don't exist. When it comes to vehicle maintenance, it's true, the electrics have a simple, low-maintenance motor. But it's also true they come with a very complicated and very expensive fuel tank. They're interesting for sure, yet I remain unconvinced. To me, it's quite simple. If you want to sell electric cars, don't just make them do what gasoline vehicles can do, make them do more. The day that occurs, gasoline-powered cars will quickly disappear. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the 2024 Charlotte Car Show. I hope you enjoyed coming along, and remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.